Hello and welcome, I am Raziel, and so yesterday Games Workshop had a very good pre-order preview. I mean, it wasn't bad. It's actually pretty good. The Combat Patrol box is an exceptionally good one for anyone who wants to go into Tyranids. And yeah, I gotta say, wasn't too bad. Good looking models. But today is the prices, so we should discuss those. Now, here's the thing. Okay, the non-emissary, we knew that was going to be expensive. We knew that was going to be around about the £70 mark. You know, I was actually thinking it'd probably be nearer £90 to £95, but £70 it is. £5 more than the Avatar, and about £35 less than a Knight. But the other prices, whoever did this walked into the Games Workshop glue factory, took off their PPE and their mask, and took the seriously biggest breath that they could take and inhaled all of that, because there's literally no explanation other than that they must have huffed the biggest amount of glue for these prices, because they're all over the place. Absolutely. Right, let's start with Gene Stealers. Gene Stealers have had an increase in models in the box. They've gone from 8 models to 10 models, and the price should reflect that. It pretty much does. It's a slight price increase, about 10p a model. It's 25 from 8, so it's about £3 a model back then. Now it's £32.50, so still about £3 a model. Okay, it's £30.12p. So if it was going to continue, it would have been about £31.25, but it's £32.50. So I'm not going to complain too much. It's a small price rise, but it's more. It looks like it's for rounding off rather than anything else. The Hormigans, again, another price rise, from £27.50 to £30. Now, the problem with this one, though, isn't just that the price has risen. Is that there has been a decrease in models in the box. It's gone from 12 models to 10. So you're paying more for less. Yeah, I know the argument. Oh, it's new models. I don't care. It's paying more for less. It's the same models. It's the same rules and everything else as the other ones. So you can use the older models and have more of them. And same goes for Termagants. They've gone from £20 to £27.50, which is actually one of the highest rises of them all. Again, you are going down from 12 models down to 10. So yeah, the Termagants and Hormigans for some reason are far more expensive for less models. Okay, let's be honest, it's something we were going to expect. They were going to raise the prices. They're new models. They always do, okay? And the Biovore is £30. It's pretty big. It's bigger than the old one, and it has gone from resin to plastic, which usually means the price. If it was just the same kit, I would have said the price probably would have gone down, because we do see that quite often when this kit remains the same, and the price will go down. Like we've seen that with Forge World, when they go from resin to plastic, such as the Kratos tank, the Sicarian tank, and actually the Cerastus Knight. All of them went from resin to plastic, and the price followed. It went down as well. Can't complain. Now this is the point where it really looks like whoever priced this just went, okay, I'm going to just sniff all this glue. And that is the Lictors. The Lictor, Death Leaper, and Neurolictor. The most expensive is the Death Leaper at £37.50. The Lictor is £30. And yeah, that's an incredible price increase of £12 from the Lictor from resin to plastic. Yes, it's a new model again, but £12 price increase for that is incredibly high. And here's the worst bit. The Death Leaper was part of the Lictor model. So you could have made the Death Leaper or the Lictor. So now, if you didn't buy the original Lictor model and you wanted to, for the Death Leaper parts, you now have to pay even more. £37.50, which is £19.50 more. Double the price for the Death Leaper than you did originally. And that's really bad, because they should have made these two the same kit. They do it all the time with almost everyone. And this is the other thing I want to just point. This is the first time I've seen an army outside of Space Marines, and that's both Chaos and Loyalists, who haven't got multi-kits as one box. Sisters of Battle, we have it with the Seraphim and Sephiroth. And of course you have the this is a battle squad, and they make the Dominion squad and the Celestian squad. And with Tau, you have the Breacher squad and the Fire Team squad. I'm not a Tau player, so I can't really say too much. But I know that that box makes 2. The Eldar still got the Guardians and everything else. But again, but let's think who else does that. Orcs, you can make Orcs into everything because they're Orcs. Necrons have many kits where you can use you buy the box once and it makes 2 separate kits. Actually, most of the Necrons ones do that, and that's a fantastic thing. I mean, you don't have to buy 2 boxes. But way back when, the Hormagaunts and Termagants were in the same box, and you could have made 2. You could have made the Hormagaunts or the Termagants. It was completely your choice. But now they're actually not only separate boxes, but separate price points too. It's really weird. And why they did it with a Lictor and a Death Leaper as well is completely balmy. Like, they were, for the last generations, the Death Leaper was just a heightened Lictor. That's what it was. And, having a very similar model, so, copied this. It was okay, it was great. But now it's 2 separate models, and one is so much more. It's 25% more. The Death Leaper is 25% that of the Lictor. And just to really throw this completely under just how balmy this is, the Neurolictor, the brand new model, the brand new unit, is £25. It's cheaper. It's the cheapest model. And yet, what I will say about the Tactical Rock should be removed to give it a more kinetic look. But it is the cheaper one. Like, the brand new model, the Neurolictor, is £25. It's cheaper than the Lictor. It's the cheapest model or box in this list by a margin, by £10, by £12.50 exactly. The next one is the Termagants. Oh, sorry, £2.50, not £12.50, £2.50. So it goes from, it literally goes Neurolictor, Termagants, Hormagaunts, Gene Stealers. Termagants, Lictor, Gene Stealers. Okay, and yeah. So the Neurolictor is the cheapest one. The Lictor and the Death Leaper are now separate kits, which they should be the same kit. Termagants and Hormagaunts also should be the same kit. I'll be honest with you, if they released the Termagants and Hormagaunts as a £32.50 kit, I won't complain too much because you would get loads of bits, and it'd be worth it because you get the choice. Whereas having them so divided and separate is kind of bad. I don't like that. And the datasheet cards are £20. That's just extortionate. Anyway, so there you go. Datasheet cards are £20. So yeah, just don't forget that if you do get your datasheet cards which you've downloaded for free, or if you spent the £15 on the old ones, yeah, they're out of date now, so you're going to have to buy them again. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and what do you think of these prices? That's completely balmy. How can the Neurolictor be so much cheaper than the Lictor? It's completely weird, isn't it? Completely balmy. Yeah, of course we knew the Northern Emissary and it was going to be expensive. That was going to be happening. We knew that. Anyway, thank you very much for watching. I hope you all have a good day. Link to Wayland Games down below if you wish to save money on your Warhammer. And, of course, there is Forbidden Planet if you want to buy comics. Comics are great. Talking about comics, buy mine. It's fantastic if you like lots of violence and old ladies being torn apart. There is also my merchandise, which is all artwork done by me, and it's t-shirts, cups, everything you want to know. And of course, finally, there is Patreon. But as always, please treat yourself to something nice first, and I'll see you all again soon. God, I love you guys. Have a great day. Bye bye.